Hello and welcome back to Konosuba. Now, unfortunately it's not another episode, but it kind of is. It's the OVAs. And if you know what the OVAs are, then you should probably be quite excited that I'm watching it as well. I don't know. The OVAs are, from what I've heard, quite daring in what they do. But also, if you haven't voted on what you want the next season or series to be, go back to episode 10 of Konosuba season 2 and cast your vote, because voting matters, unlike in any other democratic process. But I want to be fair, because some people might not have watched it yet, so I'm leaving it open until I go and actually have to record it. So you got a few days. Not too long though, but you're here to enjoy some Konosuba, and I'm not going to disappoint. So, let's get into the mischief and mayhem. The problem now is I don't know exactly when this happens in the timeline, but oh well. It's after we met Union, so somewhere season 2. So this is one of the days where she's hanging around Wiz's shop waiting for Megumin. I have a feeling that this duel is gonna entail some disaster. Or just be downright hilarious. The problem with when shows ending... That was a great use of the English language. The problem is that when shows end, or take a break for a while, I kind of stop listening to the songs. I do miss the season 1 intro cinematic. Even though it hasn't been that long, it feels a bit nostalgic. Well, she's not going to stop attempting until she wins at least one, I'm guessing. Said so, didn't I? Do you even know what it is? Knowing Wiz's shop, it's something terrible. No, of no use whatsoever. She really has a low self-esteem, doesn't she? So why did that choker just slide its way over to Kazuma? She's having fun being sociable for once. could have been worse. Aqua was at least slightly pleasant about it. That's a word that doesn't get used enough. Maelstrom. Okay. That would sell well. A choker that grants wishes. Of course, that's the one thing that Union beats Megamin at. Monster attraction potion. I'm guessing it's like a lure. Yeah. Darkness wanted it for men? Of course. Did that just lock? Why is she so... Okay. I was about to say, why is she so concerned? It's gonna strangle him. Quite an extreme way to die it, I guess. Yeah, this is probably why you shouldn't try on anything while you're in Wiz's shop. They're all taking responsibility. I'm guessing one of them isn't going to be so gracious. And... nope, she's still just standing there. Yeah, there's Aqua. To be fair, yes, he can just be revived. And he's giving up already. Okay, nice. If I die again, I'm not coming back. His attitude changed slightly since the end of Season 2. Don't say that around Kazuma! They've just really made it hard upon themselves, haven't they? Wiz probably has the most comfortable legs. Yes, they're quite useful, especially if you're as deviant as Kazuma. And of course, Darkness was eagerly awaiting her task. I'm not sure what Kazuma seems to... I understand what Kazuma seems to gain from this. Didn't take long to understand his reasoning. This is just going to get worse, isn't it? It's starting off lightly right now. And she's also doing half-assed push-ups. I've seen much better. Probably not on you, Aqua. She's the only one that's safe here. Strange. Why is he going for just getting them to like fight it out? What's he doing with his hand and that stance? What has he got in mind? Like mud wrestling or something stupid? Yeah, but he doesn't want to, does he? She's eating a sandwich, isn't she? Yep. Yeah, at least try to hide it. Strip, rock, paper, scissors. Really, Kazuma? He's truly taking advantage of this choker right now. Well, it looks like Megumin is winning right now. Bye, Aqua. Go fetch a beer. So he has some sort of perverted desire for all of them. Now they can't draw anymore. One of them has to win. You manipulative little bitch. Megumin wins. Don't fall for it, Union. I'm telling you this, but you're going to, aren't you? Yep. There's not much to add right now, is there? Don't try and act stoic right now, Kazuma. Come on. Did he forget that darkness was in there? Jesus. Aqua, you're the only one that hasn't been defiled. You've just been asked to do manual labour. Oh, they've got 4 days of this. Why don't they just kill him now and get it over done with? Well, he stepped up from the lap pillow. Well, she should be used to that, shouldn't she? I have a feeling that this is catering to certain audiences. And you know who you are. Another darkness bath scene, of course. We've already had one in episode 9 of season 1. She's Aqua, of course she can. Pie Tricks Goddess. Even during this time, it's just insulting her, putting her down. Oh, that was always not going to end well. Straight to the point, Megumin. But now you've kind of cursed yourself. No. 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 This choker has drawn out the worst side of Kazuma. Light perversions are fine, but... What's... No! Oh, Christ. This is something I did not want to see. Oh, I'm going to need some bleach for my eyes. If anyone has any good amnestics so that I can forget the last half hour. Very true. I'm guessing that Kazuma's wish is something really stupid and mundane. She's going to put it on afterwards anyway, isn't she? Just to slowly get strangled. Really? He's burned through his entire list of perversions in 3 days. He's obviously not trying hard enough. Is she actually worried about him? Obvious, of course, but it's definitely deeper than that. He was the only one to accept her. And it's now being defiled by his perversions. Wow. That's a somber tone that it's just taken. And Union is wanting to get involved because she likes Megumin. And obviously, Kazuma is kind of an acquaintance friend. She doesn't have many to lose. Wow. Acceptance. Has he... Wow, he's actually repenting and realizing that everything that he did is just, yeah, quite crap. I still have no idea what his wish was. Mark it down as historic event, he praised Aqua. It's just like them not fighting all the time. Because he was moaning about how it was always a maelstrom of destruction or something. A healing moment? What's that meant to be? Isn't he now dead? Did it not? Oh. I thought that clamping sound was him getting choked out. So he's now admitting to all of his perversions and... Well... Yeah, what was his... Union's outfit is a bit revealing. She's gonna love this. No, she's not. Oh, bye. You are boobs, Darkness. Aqua, you're the only one that's gonna get off lightly, aren't you? What did he do while she was sleeping? Be very careful here. He's actually apologising because he couldn't find her attractive in any way possible. She's too annoying for that. I'm guessing the translation is a bit off slightly, but I can get the gist of what is meant to be assumed there. He didn't have to admit any of that stuff. They're not going to help him get it off this time. Why are they getting upset by his words just now and not his actions over the entire couple of days? They know what he was like. Hi, Eris. Don't be a pervert. That as well. I'm trying to think of something slightly clever to say in moments like this. There's very little I can do in this situation. Well, Kazuma fulfilled quite a few of his desires. And it was relatively wholesome how it ended. It's just the journey getting there mostly wasn't. I'm not sure who came out of that one worse off. Maybe... Well, Aqua's too dense to understand that he was insulting her just now, isn't she? But I'd say Darkness or Megumin was definitely fared the worst out of that lot. Couldn't he have told when he put the choker on, you know, not told them, but have known himself that he wasn't thinking anything sordid and wanted just some peace and quiet. On to the second. Bam, bam, bam. Anyway, we'll see if Kazuma can redeem himself in this OVA, or if he's continuing to be as despicable as his reputation has garnered. I'm still trying to get over some of the scenes in that first OVA. Jeez. And there's a certain scene that I would like to forget. No. Hey, Tomiske. Which one? Veneer. So I'm guessing this is after the Veneer bit. He's so cool. And now he's... Yeah, he can't pull off being cool, can he? No, it's not smoked. It did the same snort of derision as when Aqua was telling that holy dude that she was the goddess. Well, she's heard about him and still is wanting to talk to him. Who's she been talking to? His only head. Oh dear. This is for you. I don't know what to think about this character at all. No, he's in trouble, isn't she? He's just screwing himself harder and harder, isn't he? Oh, okay. That's exactly where we are in the storyline. Just before they got the Katatsu. As soon as it sounds dangerous, of course darkness is in. It's in her character. She's not going to turn it down. Yes, wanting to blow everything up. Don't fall for this, Megumin. Don't be so easy. There we go. To be fair, all of them can be easily convinced to go along and do what they're told. Even Kazuma isn't exempt from that rule. How long are we going to have to listen to Aqua's whinging? Oh yeah, in the outro. Yeah. Well, that's setting up a precedence, isn't it? They're actually doing a quest this time, so okay. If they want safety, it's probably best not to bring Aqua along. Yeah, that would be the ground. How big is this golem? It's the Iron Giant. Yeah, I don't think anyone in this world would have come up with something like that. She's doing quite well. Yeah, it's not strong enough for her. Wait, what? She doesn't want to blow it up. For the first time, she's seen something that's so cool she doesn't want... It's not a pet! No! Where are you going to keep it? She can't fit it inside her room. Okay, it's actually doing damage. No, it's not. Of course. Kazuma, of course. Yeah, definitely someone of Kazuma's convictions made that robot. Don't believe that Aqua can make anything as cool as that golem. This is what I strive for. The beauty of the explosions. Finally, they don't walk away unscathed from being that close to the explosion. Yeah, you were. She is far too enthusiastic about the robot. Milk cartons. Yep. It's self-destructing. If it's anything like the destroyer, Aqua, stop setting up flags. You were already warned. Really? Wow, he's still stretching the truth. Who is this girl and why is she so enthralled and gullible? I couldn't figure out who it was from that voice. Mitsuragi. He's so irrelevant to Kazuma. He doesn't even remember his name. She just likes hero types, doesn't she? She doesn't actually care about Kazuma. I see what's going on. She's just looking for someone to be a sycophant for. Technically, yeah, and then stole and sold his sword. Technically. He does not like to have his ego damaged, does he? And if anyone does, he puts them right down. She just wants to punish him for being a jerk. You walked into that one. It's a good question, Aqua. Does she have her... Actually, it's not looking too bad, Aqua. Yeah, she's quite good at just making bullshit and doing entertainment magic. She's in. Megumin's actually pretty adorable when she's excited about this bloody golem. It doesn't take much to convince them, does it? Why is Chumusuke a hat? Pop-up pirate. Really? Oh, no, that's not perfume. Mm-hmm. You might want to put that down, Darkness. You just had a massive golem attack you. Why is she... Is Chumusuke's biting on her causing more damage than she's letting on. Because it doesn't seem like she's thinking with the full 2 brain cells that she has. It's like being back to the mansion with those creepy dolls. Turn undead. Well, that's one way to do it as well. She really doesn't like the undead. When it's against the undead, Aqua really, or anyone that threatens her church, she goes all out. I thought Kazuma wouldn't think twice about going through someone else's diary. It wouldn't be the worst thing he's ever thought of doing. Okay. They always come to this world with the intent of overthrowing the Dark Ruler. Everyone gives up. I like to believe that it's all of these people are like us, where we don't finish the game. We just kind of pause it, walk away halfway through, never get back to it. That's yeah, overpowered. Oh, he had limitations. I can see that being troublesome. So what's he gonna create if he... What feelings was he having for the perverted golem? And he's slowly losing himself. What is it? That's the guy that made the destroyer. I'm bloody sure of it. No one else has that stupid face. It did that same turn as well. And he loves building giant robots. Why does it need a self-destruct feature? Bishojo? Oh, okay, I don't need it explained. Yeah, it's quite good Kazuma doesn't have the power to create things like this dude did. So, a year and a half. He's devoting his entire time. Wow. Turns out he's a masochist. Yeah. A total machinist. So we wasted all this time. What was that, dude? Okay. That's worrying. Considering they go berserk. Really? Really, Kazuma? Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason you wanted to go in there. It's not for the good of others. She's just, yeah, summarising the entire premise of the show, not just this event. Cause a cave-in. And now we're into this dude's secret laboratory. Rather empty. Stop drooling. I wouldn't advise it. It's a button. She wants to press it. There's not much else to it. Knew it. How can you see a button and not want to press it? Especially if it's red, glowing, and says warning. Really, Aqua? Her immediate response is, "Don't blame me." Did he actually perfect his robot? Really? It's because she has something to gain if it works. Of course she would. What's gonna go wrong? Oh no. He was a masochist. Wow, I almost couldn't say it then. And he had to have strong feelings to create anything. Destroy it. Enjoy play. She doesn't look so convinced this time. And Megamin blew it up. I was about to say, why is she so accepting that he's got a fan instead of trying to ruin it? What's going on there? She doesn't seem so excited like last times. Oh no. She was hired, wasn't she? Yeah. This hurts me. Ooh, I can only imagine what Kazuma's feeling right now. Yeah. This is going. I'm not sure where this is going to lead, but upset Kazuma is probably not very forgiving. Trying to backpedal. Kind of a good guy. Now, does he have proficiency in dual wielding the steel skill? As in, both at once. If not, he probably does now. I wondered why she was such an adamant fan and listened to him and was always so eager. She was getting paid. Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. So we had the first OVA, which was Kazuma experiencing all of his perversions and desires. We had the second OVA, which was kind of following-ish the same route, with it being a bit more perverse than the actual episodes. But now focusing on his ego. They really like to take him down a few notches recently. That was Konosuba's OVAs. I feel like some of the actual episodes should have included a bit more of showing Kazuma in a dark light. But since these two OVAs basically made him entirely unlikable, it balanced out quite well. Now, there were some parts of it which were slightly difficult to watch, but I'm just going to label it under, it's an OVA. Get over yourself. Which I think will work in this situation. And I would unpack what we saw and try to dig a little deeper, but honestly, I don't really want to. I want to leave it as is, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. And it was actually quite funny. So, let's leave it at that. Since I enjoyed it, you should have as well. Now, I'm not going to do something so demeaning as to tell you to like the video and subscribe to the channel, or hit the notification bell to stay up to date, because I think you're better than that. I don't think you really need to be told, so I'm going to leave it out this time. But of course, you can always check the description for a list of all the shows that I'm eventually going to get round to watching. A link to the Discord so you can join in with the discussion, or to subscribe to my Twitch channel, as well as the YouTube, to keep up to date in case I do any surprise live streams. well, it wouldn't really be a surprise because I tell everyone in Discord when I'm doing them, but when I can remember, at least. But unfortunately, that's it from me. All of you out there should remember to stay adequate, and I'll catch you all next time.